due to technical difficulties beyond our control. Shyne Jamal Barrow is back in Belize. He arrived at 2:40 this afternoon at the Philip Golson International Airport, where he was met by family, fans, and the media. The famous rapper began his journey after 6 this morning when he left the detention center in Buffalo, New York, in the company of a U.S. Marshal. After stops in Houston, he landed as scheduled. News 5's Jose Sanchez reports from the PGIA.
The prodigal son returns. Born Jamal Barrow, commonly known as Shyne, the son of Prime Minister Dean Barrow, inhaled his first breath of freedom after 9 years of incarceration for a club shooting in New York. That taste of freedom coincided with his homecoming at the Philip Golson International Airport this afternoon. More than the usual number of cameramen and photographers were waiting to get a glimpse of him as he exited the continental flight. Fans were also waiting to see the rapper, who changed his name to Moses Michael Levi.
To witness Shyne getting his freedom, that's my main thing for being out here today.
As a man who's into music, and what does this really mean for you?
Well, right now everything means to me for Shyne being out of jail is just the freedom. And the celebrity status, I mean, we've known Shyne before he had blown up to be on the TV and all that, because he was from King's Sport. But now, my main thing out here is to just see him out and free. That's all I'm based on right now, to see him out with my 2 eyes and see that he's free.
Shyne is home. He wants to say how happy he is to be home and to be a free man. He would love to have a conversation with the media, but because he was legally advised by Professor Overtree, he must not speak to the media because he don't want to prejudice his situation any at all with the U.S. government or with the Belize government. So he asked me to ask you that he don't want to disrespect you, the media, but please to understand what is going on. You could see the tears and the hug and the romantic situation in there, especially with his grandmother, right? And with his father, with his younger brother, Anwar, they hugged and never want to let go one another.
Will there be a family dinner tonight? Everybody, father included, and uncle?
No, there will be no. We are not a formal kind of people, so we will play it by ear. Well, his residence at my place is 2 weeks away from completion, so he has rented a complete floor at the Radisson Fort George Hotel. So every room on a floor was taken by him, whether he use it or not use it. But he said that after going through the 8.5 years he has gone through, he needs some privacy. He needs not to wrong nobody. He needs just to sit down in isolation and contemplate his whole life. And I think that we need to respect that. If you notice, he has lost an extremely amount of weight.
As his uncle, what have you said to him? What were your first words to him?
No. Come here, old boy. That's all I said to him. Because when he's small and he raised up in there, he's called a old fat. So come here, old fat. Come here, old boy. You know, that way how we greet one another when we talk on the phone. But he's in good spirit. He's in good health. But he's a bit frail.
Shyne, in the company of his brother Anwar, left the airport in a red Ford Expedition towards the youth hostel on the Western Highway, where he gave a pep talk to youths. Like the prodigal son, the former bad boy returned home to open arms. Reporting for News 5, Jose Sanchez.
This was very important to us because I want him to share his experience with the youth and children in our care. I want them to recognize that in life we make mistakes, but we use it as a stepping stone to go to another level in life. Shyne is a shining example of that. He shared with us his story. He was in juvenile homes. He made a mistake. He paid a price. But now he is willing to share with the youth of the youth hostel his experiences and to let them recognize that they can be anything they want to be in life, from a janitor to a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher.
He identifies with these kids, and I think the kids saw themselves in him. The message was powerful. Unfortunately, the media was not able to capture all of that, but I think this is the stage that has been set for them to have food for thought in order to start a new life and to make some positive changes in their lives.
It was a good and matter of fact, it was a really good experience, because knowing somebody who came from down the pits and actually rose up to become somebody that he is today, and it shows me more to watch and make good decisions on what I do before I go to jail, and keeps me to fight for my goals and try hard and try to achieve my objectives.